Using AI for coding helps every engineering student. I have 3x my coding speed just by using AI. Here are 8 simple things I used AI for. First, generate ideas for my project. So when I was building my first website, I asked AI to suggest me different ideas for the different parts of website. Like what color combination should I use with the light blue color, or suggest me a different types of navigation bars and many other things. Second, search code snippets on internet. So when I decided what type of navigation bar I want for my website, I used Microsoft Copilot to search the perfect code snippet with an initial prompt for my nav bar, but only in HTML and CSS code, and it provided only me in HTML and CSS. Third, optimizing my ineffective code. I solved a complex coding problem on a lead code, but my code was ineffective and took a lot more space and time complexity than it was necessary. So I used Claude and AI to get optimized code that was way more effective than mine. Fourth, generate comments and documentation. Once I watched a video of a YouTuber who suggested everyone to add comments and documentation within your code so that every member of your team can understand your code better. But when I started writing documentation for my code, I found it boring and time taking. So I used ChatGPT to generate code automatically. One day while solving DSA problems in my lab, I solved the problem using a lengthy DFS method, depth first search. Then I used AI for alternate implementation. I didn't use to optimize my code, but it provided me a different solution for the original DFS method I used. It suggested me a BFS method which was more effective and which has less time and space complexity. 6. Identifying and fixing bugs and errors in my code. This is the common usage of AI for coding. Identifying and fixing bugs. There wasn't a day where I haven't used AI to identify my code and fix errors in it. Yet, still most of don't use AI to fix their coding errors. Seventh, understanding coding problems easily. Okay, now you have fixed the coding problems, but have you really understood it? I use AI to understand errors and complex coding problems easily. I also use Claude to visually understand every coding problem, a must use tool. 8. Directly copying and pasting your question. The most use case of AI is simply copying and pasting your question directly into it. Also, I use a VS Code extension to auto-complete my code when I write a question in the comments. The extension is GitHub Copilot.